So, velocity. Very, very misunderstood thing, okay? And we're gonna break down here how velocity is actually manifested inside your body. So you can start to understand when we're talking about this stuff, this is how we relate to it. So what are some things, fellas, that you think relates to velocity? When the ball comes out of your hand, what are some variables that affect that?
Quick twitch.
Huh?
Quick twitch muscles.
Very good. Number one. Twitch. Can't be manipulated. Something you're born with, speed, power, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, I'll put genetics. Because this is something that honestly we don't really have a lot of control over. What's something else? Huh? Torque, okay, so the amount of torque you can generate is based on a few things, a little too broad, but twitch is definitely a main driver of how much torque you can produce. Any other ideas? We talk about it all the time. Leverage, okay? Now, there's multiple things that make up leverage. Some we can control, some we can't. Thing we can't. Bone structure. That's why if you see a really big dude with great twitch, great muscle talent, those are guys you see on TV. That's just the way that works. If you have long bone structure, you know, you have a larger force arm, you're able to create more torque, more ball velo. Another thing, so I'll put genetics. Joint structure. Don't really have a lot of control over. Some guys have a ton of layback, some guys not so much. The guys that have more layback, so if you're able to externally rotate more on a longer bone structure with great twitch, you're throwing the crap out of the ball. You can accelerate through a longer acceleration path. But we don't have a lot of control over that. So once again, genetics. Okay. The piece that we relate to and how to increase our leverage, because we really don't have control of the first two. This is where our mechanics come in. And the last one we have, which we're going to come back to this in a sec, is body weight. Okay? And that can have an effect, but a lot of times guys misconstrue the notion that more mass equals more gas. That doesn't necessarily add up all the time. I'll explain why. Okay? So, highly manipulable here, but maybe not so effective. Mechanics, the biggest thing you can control, which is why number one on our list is mechanical efficiency. Okay, next, I'm just going to take us through this because a few of these probably not a lot of you think about. Timing, super important, okay? So when you create that energy, are you transferring it efficiently up the chain seamlessly, or is there a breakdown? So essentially, you know, you're creating this energy, but your arm's not on time or your trunk's not in a good position, and you kind of lose it. You have to make up for it later, get more stress, and you don't necessarily maximize that velo potential up the chain. Okay, and the last one here, health. Okay, so pretty important stuff.